of great guests, some great things going on tonight. And I've even got a special guest, our CEO, and some other guests too, but those are a surprise for later. And yeah, so we're just going to go through a couple introductions and get the show on the road. We have some people in comments waiting to engage with you guys, and there might be some prizes, hint, hint. So hopefully we can keep it exciting for you guys, even though you're watching. And yeah, we'll get this going. So introducing myself, my name is Sam Hall. I work with ClassTag. I've been with ClassTag for 2 years now. We are very happy to put Schools Got Talent on. This has been, as a virtual teacher full-time, this is near and dear to my heart, a sense of community and getting teachers involved and parents, and just, there's nothing better than getting everybody involved and doing the same thing. And Vlada, yeah, feel free to introduce yourself.
Absolutely. Hi, everyone. My name is Vlada, and I'm a co-founder and CEO of ClassTag, and I could not be more excited to be here with you all today. The sense of community is everything, is at the heart of everything we do at ClassTag, and certainly seeing so many happy teachers and schools and parents and kids, most importantly, participating, just absolutely unbelievable, and helped all of us at ClassTag feel so much more connected to our community, and hope that brought joy and smiles and excitement to each and every one of you participating, observing, voting, and really joining in on the Schools Got Talent. Just a couple of words about ClassTag and why Schools Got Talent. We are certainly not into sort of singing or arts ourselves, as that's not what we do for a living. But what we do for a living is bring communities together. And ClassTag itself is what we say is a parent-teacher communication platform that works. And we are so thrilled and humble to support over 2 million parents and teachers on our platform across 20,000 schools as they reach parents, whether school going or school is remote, through various barriers. We also reward parent engagement with supplies and rewards that Sam is leading for us. And certainly, I think the idea of Schools Got Talent came from supporting the community in this difficult time and bringing joy to the teachers and schools, and hopefully affording some extra special rewards with these $10,000 grant that we are making to support amazing talents and amazing schools and communities. So really excited to see who won, and really celebrates amazing educators this strange and teacher appreciation week and months.
And guys, we would love to see your school spirit. Tell us where you're from, what school you're representing. Did you make an entry and there's a reason why you made an entry, because you wanted a little bit of school spirit and you wanted to show that off now that we're all kind of quarantined and stuck at home? We do have some really cool visitors, guys, that are like totally decked out, have a ton of school spirit. So yeah, tell us some school spirit. You might win some prizes. Like I said, hint, hint, there are some prizes involved in tonight. And let us know, yeah, what's your school spirit? And so guys, just to recap of what happened this week and the last week, we had a talent show on Schools Got Talent on Instagram, and we had you guys submit videos of your talents. And we had you tag us and hashtag us, Schools Got Talent, so that we could repost them for you and then get your community involved to like it. And then we took the 2 top winners who got the most likes, and those are going to be our winners for tonight. And we were just so impressed with what you guys came up with. We had everything under the sun you wouldn't even believe. And we're going to even talk a little bit about some of those great highlights. But first, we do want to talk a little bit about our partners. We could not have done this alone. And what we do at ClassTag every day has a lot to do with our partnerships with brands. For those of you that come into ClassTag, you know this, that rewards partners and just helping our brand stay free is all due to partnerships that we make with other brands. Our 3 brands that helped with this campaign was Brainly. They are a peer-to-peer, student-to-student question and answer kind of thing. So really cool. The student poses the question and then a student answers. Instead of having teachers just come in and hand out answers, you get students who are helping each other, collaborating, and really coming up with a bigger, better answer than maybe they would have came up with by themselves. We also have Time Kids, and Vlada, feel free to jump in if I'm missing anything, but Time Kids is basically time for kids, which is awesome because we get to really see what kids are doing. I mean, we all know this, I'm a teacher, kids are making a difference every day. You don't have to be an adult to make a difference, and that's just so powerful. And Time Kid recognizes that and has a whole entire magazine talking about the amazingness of kids and what they're doing on a daily basis. So that's our other partner. And a longtime partner, amazing brand, Learning Resources. Could not talk more about how amazing they are. We've been partnering with them for well over a year, have launched a couple campaigns. They give freely. They're amazing. They're trying to get teachers money and supplies. And they're one of the nation's biggest educational toy brand. And check them out. They even have some free activities right now for people at home. So parents, if you need a resource, great place to check it out. Anything on that, Vlada, that you would like to add?
No, I think that's amazing. And I think, as you said, Sam, it's a true spirit of collaboration for us to come together with like-minded partners to support amazing educators and families as they make learning happen, and no matter what. And certainly, this event and this celebration here is a great testament to that spirit.
Awesome, right on. And guys, so I want you to know a little bit before we get started into highlights why we chose to do a talent show. So Vlada, could you tell us why did we decide to do this for Teacher Appreciation Week? I know it's pretty powerful, the reasons why we decided to do this, but feel free to share with us.
Absolutely. We certainly know that teachers and parents and kids have lots of talents, and at the time when unfortunately, most of us have been, learning from home and with our kids and trying to get the work done. And certainly we felt that joy and just celebrating and having a little more humor is so critical at this time. And so that's what brought the idea of Schools Got Talent, a creative spin on things, so that parents hopefully can focus not only on the learning aspects, but also can have a little more fun at home, and as they prepare and think about different submissions, teachers and school administrators can come together and as a community and rally everyone to win and participate. And that's the spirit of Schools Got Talent, is bring everyone together. And it's honestly just it came out in a day, and we made it happen. I think it's absolutely impressive. I'm very proud of everyone who touched this event, and I hope it really was transformational for a lot of folks who participated.
And something I always want to touch on too is that parents that are watching right now, not just teachers, the teachers really miss you guys, your students, your children, but also want to add that we wanted to get you guys involved because you are so important in education, and we wanted to make sure that everyone felt like the community spirit of being together, especially when we're so far apart. So, hashtag, we always say this, hashtag better together, so true. And guys, we're ready to show you some cool highlights. I was prepping it in the background. That's why I was like, oh no, the music. Hey, but a little bit of jiving never hurt anybody. So guys, a couple
Let's
highlights.
Make it happen.
What was that, Lana?
Bring it on. It's really amazing.
Right. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys a cool video of some of the great things that have happened in the last 2 weeks. We saw some great things. I mean, and just a shout out to those who were baking. I give you a heads up on that because I wanted some of what you were baking out there. There was some great banana bread. There's a whole bunch of things out there. I was like, I'll take that. So, here we go, guys. Let me share my screen to show you guys can see this amazingness. So I love, okay, so the nerd in me really loves the guy with the Rubik's Cube. Like, that is just how, what are you doing? I want to know, because I can't even do one in a normal time, never mind like 20 seconds. Vlada, did you have any favorites?
Yeah, it's just amazing. I think the diversity of talents that we've seen is absolutely mind-blowing, and thinking of how creative some folks were with the talents and sort of and you spin. And I think I certainly love that it's across all ages. I think we've had from some little toddlers through parents and even grandparents, I think, in some cases, and certainly individual participants and contestants with groups of 25, and it's certainly absolutely impressive to see all the talents. Frankly, some of them, as they started coming in early days, it felt staged. I couldn't believe that, these talents are just coming through the community, and you guys are all submitting them. It's, round of applause for everyone. It's just amazing how much talent we've got in school. So school's got talent.
And I always feel like, in class tag, you never really even think that teachers have this great, we had one of the first ones was a lady singing a Disney Ariel song. It was amazing. I was like, listen, why are you teaching? Well, I know why you're teaching, because you're amazing, but you sing great. I could have you sing for me every day. It'd be great. So guys, for those of you that missed the highlight reel, I know it might have cut out first couple seconds. We're going to drop it in chat. So feel free to review and look at that to get some great inspiration and maybe have some joy.
So I've never had a boyfriend, but I have 100 exes.
And, it's really funny because Facebook just keeps going. Sorry about that. I X'd out Facebook. Sorry, guys.
So, Sam, what's happening with prizes? Can you explain how folks are earning prizes live, or that's happening later?
We can actually go into that right now. So, guys, we are to go over what prizes we are giving out tonight. It's a total of $10,000. 5,000 of that will go to a teacher, and then 5,000 of that will go to a school. So, we're going to actually introduce our school first. We have the two winners that we had the most likes. They just really, they're astounding. They got their community involved. And they'll talk a little bit about that too. Just when I got the pleasure of calling them and letting them know they won. And it was just so inspiring, guys. Just being able to help them with the grant of $5,000. That's so big for so many schools. And we're actually interested in how they're going to spend it too. So we'll have some questions for them. But Vlada, would you like to announce our very first winner?
I would love to announce our very first winner. But before I do, I think that there are some prizes that you have for the comments. Is that correct?
Right. So guys, feel free in the comments. I want you to tell me, why do you love your teacher? We're talking about teacher appreciation. Why do you love your teacher? Tell me who they are. We love to hear all the inspirational things you have to say about teaching. We're going to drop that question in comments just in case you missed it. Invite your friends to answer too. Maybe they might have not caught this live video. That's totally okay. It will be here on Facebook for, I wouldn't say eternity, but you guys get what I'm saying. Feel free to come back and have them watch this as if they were watching it live and comment. And we will be picking prizes tomorrow morning, actually. So you still have a little bit of chance, even if you don't catch this live. And this is so funny, you go live and you don't know what's coming in and out, but I have a moth who's just coming to visit. So guys,
always ready.
Right, you always try to be as professional as possible, but as teachers, it's like having a kid. It's going to be what's going to be. So it's great.
All
So
right.
yeah, total of $10,000, $5,000 for each. We're going to ask them a little bit of questions we want to know, but hopefully, and guys, this isn't the first time that we really wanted to show just our gratitude towards schools and to teachers for what they do. We want them to know that we appreciate them and we're willing to, we want to support them as much as we can. So, Lada, it's all on you. It's all you.
School winner first.
We're going to do school winner first.
Awesome. All right. Well, drum roll. I think, Sam, you had an Oscar as well that we forgot to show. All right. So it's all for real. And we have this envelope here. School's Got Talent, the school winner of this year's 2020 talent show is Fallbrook Elementary. Yay! Congratulations!
Congratulations! Giving you this. We did send you something earlier today that kind of was. Did you want to show it off?
First class mail right here.
Oh, right, and guys, I am going to. Not only do we have Lynn, who's representing her school, I'm going to show my screen so that you guys can see how amazing what they have going on right now is. So, Vlada, I'll let you talk to Lynn while I get to share my screen and show the amazing things that are happening at that school.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Yay! So exciting. Yes, we can see it all really big. Awesome. Well,
Brooke.
I think, Sam, we are not showing yet all the folks from Fallbrook. Is there something that we need to do to share the screen so that folks are in sight? Or that's later?
Nope, I'm doing it right now. Oh.
Okay, fantastic. Well, congratulations, Lynn. We are so excited. So tell us, oh my goodness, look, this is the community. This is the community spirit. Amazing. No wonder you guys won here. Yay. And
awesome.
So, Lynn, so tell us, how did you find out about the contest? How did you decide to participate? So tell us the process. I think you had 25 folks in that video, right? From administrators to teachers, parents, kids, everyone was there. So tell us, how did this all happen?
Yes, well, so it ended up being, we had a total of 82 people that were in the actual video. And our physical education teacher always tries to reel us in to do some fun and kind of creative ideas in order to kind of get can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry. So she's always on the lookout to find something fun and creative for our students. And she was particularly wanting to do something for our students because of, on this new adventure for remote learning. And so she asked us all to participate in a video. So she kind of gave us all directions and a little dance to learn. And so we had over 80 people participate, and then we had another teacher put together all of the snippets and put it together. So the video is actually 3 minutes long, but we could only put in 1 minute. So, and our goal was really to try to say to the students, hey, here you go. We hope this brightens your day a little bit, and to their families. And so we didn't do it for the intent of this contest. And then I saw the contest on actually one of my teachers, or a bunch of teachers have class tag pages. And so I hopped on there and I saw the contest. And so I asked everybody if they wanted to enroll, and they were like, absolutely. So there it is.
Fantastic. We are so excited. So tell us, so now, looks like everyone knows that you guys won the school prize. What, do you have any thoughts about sort of how, how you're going to use the funds, or in general, sort of what do you think it's going to do for the community?
Sure. So I have lots of ideas of what I would like to do. First and foremost, I would love to spend it on either teacher initiatives or student-directed initiatives. So we have a couple of programs in our school strictly for students, things like Student of the Month, and also a weekly phone call that we make to different students regarding their, using effective effort. And so we would like to kind of use that money to kind of fund that program, and also, without a doubt, fund teacher initiatives. So if a teacher comes to us with a really great idea for their class, we would love, instead of having them fill out a purchase order and wait a couple of months for something to happen, that they would have access to immediate money. So I couldn't be happier. This is so great for all of our staff and our students and families. It's really a great thing.
Thank you so much, Lynn. And it's certainly very much in line with, I don't know if you guys are part of the rewards program that we have, but the idea that we, always trying to support community, not only with the free platform, but also some of the free supplies and a little, it's not, of course, everything. We know the needs are vast in schools, and in particular in this, transition time, but certainly something that we are very excited about is an opportunity for students and teachers. And I think, Lynn, in terms of, in general, sort of your transition and sort of this kind of community and culture that you managed to, to keep strong beyond the walls of the school, what any sort of advice or thoughts that you can share with others as to, what's the secret? How did you guys, get 82 people jump into that video?
Sure. So I think it's just a culture that the staff has created. There really is no better place to teach than our school, and I mean that sincerely. We have the best staff, we have the best families, we have some great leadership. And people come to school and they're excited to be part of our community. So, and when our PE teacher, our physical education teacher tells us to do something, we just do it, no questions asked. So it's such a great community. And you can see it by everybody in that video. Like everybody's so excited to kind of join together, so.
Fantastic. And just the last question, Lynn, in terms of sort of the role of ClassTag, we know that in the remote learning times, perhaps that parent communication is even more critical than ever in ensuring sort of that connection and collaboration. Anything you might be able to share about sort of how ClassTag was able to support your community?
Yeah, well, it's been really great for the teachers that have been using it, and even for myself. So we've kind of all been able to go on. We talk to different students just by kind of sending little messages. The teachers are able to upload their some of their lessons or some of their read-alouds. They're able to put up their agenda for the week up there. And so it's really an ideal communication tool for a lot of our teachers. So, and they really enjoy using it. So it's great stuff.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lynn. And guys, before we go to our next winner, I do want to ask you, what were some of your favorite talents or videos from the contest? I know some of you were asking what their video was. We'll be more than happy to link that in chat. Give us a little bit. We'll have it linked in chat so you guys can go see what Fallbrook did. It's amazing how they all paired together and just made it happen. It's amazing. So thanks, Lynn. Kudos to all of those people who have been on that call. They've been on that call for about 45 minutes. So tell them thank you from us.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies.
Amazing.
We appreciate it.
Anytime. And
all right.
Vlada, do you want to tell us who our next winner is?
Absolutely. Our second winner in a category of, teacher winner of Schools Got Talent is, drumroll, Jason with New York Guitar Academy.
Oh yeah,
Jason.
New York Guitar Academy.
Oh!
And this is for you guys.
My goodness.
We're not going to look at my daughter's name.
Yay!
Guys, so we were omega excited that you guys won. I had you guys
Likewise.
with me last Tuesday, so we were just so happy for you guys.
Awesome, thank you. We can't be smart, so.
And guys, if you didn't catch it last Tuesday, you should totally watch this. I think it was last Tuesday or Tuesday before, but can you guys just tell us a little bit about how this came about? What was your story of how you ended up opening a school to help people learn music?
Well, we opened up New York Guitar Academy in 2009, and with just the objective of reaching our community with music and teaching people how to play guitar, Spanish guitar, rock guitar, blues guitar. It's our talents, and we wanted to share it with the world. And 2009 is when we decided to actually start New York Guitar Academy. So, yeah.
Yeah, so now it's year 11. So this is year 11 now.
That's so awesome to hear. And your kids love music as much as you guys do, which is something great to impart to as parents, for sure.
Yeah, Joseph is 10. Actually, when I got pregnant with Joseph, that's when we really decided to do this. We were like, we need to make the move now and have a baby. Let's try to open up the school. Let's do it. And we did it. And now 11 years later, we have two beautiful boys.
Yeah, the whole life of our school is with our two children, raising our two children with our school.
With our New York Guitar Academy. And we have so many
amazing
students that have stayed with us since we opened. You can check out our page and see our beautiful students. We just had an online student recital on Sunday, a teen and a kids one. We also have a lot of adult students as well, but this one featured the kids and the teens, and you can see them and how they grew. And most of them started with us from scratch, so it's really gorgeous.
That's awesome. And Vlada, did you have any questions for them? Because I have like 100 questions for you guys all the time. Every time we go live, I'm like, I just asked them like 100 questions. I feel so bad for them.
Well, I think it's always amazing, and I've seen it across so many entries that folks manage to really rally their community to come together and vote and have so many submissions. So tell us, how did you get the word out? How did you kind of got your community come together?
Our guitar community definitely came together, and we want to say thank you to our entire guitar community. Since 2014, Elisa and I started two Instagram pages, one for New York Guitar Academy and one for our duo music that Elisa and I are also professional guitar players. And one is Rumba Flamenca, and the other one is New York Guitar Academy. New York Guitar Academy has 7,500 followers. Rumba Flamenca has 3,500 followers. But 60 days ago, we started a new family project called the Quarantined Quartet. And that went from 50 followers to today we have 7,500 followers on there now.
In 60 days. And so that's just amazing. And so
a lot of our fans came out, a lot of our followers, they liked and shared. If any of our followers are on here, you have read and seen our posts. Also, we had international guitar player Hamanino, which spread the word internationally throughout the guitar community for us.
In
Bahrain. Also, Guitar Salon International and Cordoba Guitars. Big thank you to you guys too. And also Hannah Murphy, who is a really well-known classical guitar player in New York City. She also liked and shared it as well. That really helped us as well. So our guitar community came out, our friends, our family, our fans, our students. We also have, probably like 8,000 people in our email list. We mass email constantly for liking and sharing.
He also messaged to like every single person, every follower, and on all the pages.
Yes.
So he like sent
I also sent personal
Oh my
followers.
goodness.
Yeah, I think he was really on top of it.
I campaigned really hard and I worked really hard, and to really take all the credit, because we won the teacher portion with teacher Joseph and Noah. Our other videos did really great too, and our students were awesome.
We didn't. First, we were working on all videos because we had 21 videos.
21 videos in total
that were on.
And then once we saw the buzz on Joseph and Noah, it's we
just started pushing that more than the hashtag. So that was great.
I love the story of how you guys networked with your community, and they love you so much that they wanted to show you how much they love you. And that's just such a great story.
Thank you to everyone.
And I don't know if you can hear Vlada, but I personally want to know how you guys are going to spend your money. Like, I want to know.
Well, being in New York City, we are the last phase in New York City to open up.
By the way, nothing's open in New
Yeah,
York City.
nothing's open. There's
Unless it's like, you know,
it's only
essential, but-
upstate is open right now.
Right.
Downstate is still closed. We have a studio in Midtown Manhattan, and we have many students there. I would say about 30% has went to online, which is we're really grateful for that. But this is really going to help us weather the storm that COVID-19 has created for us. It's also going to help us create recitals when this is all over, and help us upgrade our studio equipment, and yeah, just really help us weather the storm through this COVID-19 business.
That's so great to hear. Vlada, I'm sure could speak to this. I'm so happy that we're able to, as class tag, person who works at class tag, can help you guys get through this and give music to everybody. That's just
we really thank you guys for doing this. We also apply. I don't know if you guys know PPP loans and all this, and all those funds got spent. And
we didn't even receive.
Yeah, we didn't receive anything.
Any feedback yet.
Yeah, we didn't get any feedback to that. So this was really helpful
so when we saw this, we're like, well, he was like, their school, they go to PS 195 in Brooklyn, and so they use Class Act. And so it's a great program. We use, all the teachers love it, and it's amazing for them to be able to communicate with all the teachers and the students. It's great. So when we received your email saying that you had this, we're like, this is great. It's perfect for what our situation is. We want.
That's great.
Thank you so much.
And would you guys mind playing for us?
Oh, we would love to.
Yeah, and before this, we actually did a live concert on Instagram all together, and we played it. It's on. You can watch it right now. Actually, you go to
our Instagram page. Yeah, Quarantine Quartet is our Instagram page. If you want to go check it out, yeah, you can see our concert. We just posted it. If you want to watch.
That's great. Yeah, they are on day 60 of playing, which is amazing, and I love that the kids are like plugging it for you guys. They're great. So.
I know.
You're your marketing manager right there.
Yeah, social media is covered. Yeah.
All right, guys, it's all you for a couple minutes.
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna play a song called Las Bolas.
Yeah, this is an original song.
Yes.
That we created together.
Bravo.
Awesome performance. I love it. I wish you guys had a huge audience. You could hear everyone, everyone's watching for sure. I peeked in while we were gone, but thank you so much for performing for us.
Thank you. Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And Vlada and I will guys, thanks for joining us tonight. This has been just a pleasure to do this, and we hope you got some joy out of it. Any parting words, Faletta?
Well, I would love for you, Sam, to repeat how folks get some of these extra appreciation one more time as everyone keeps commenting. I've seen hundreds and hundreds of comments come through. So parents, teachers, school leaders can all participate and comment on the live video. And tomorrow around midday, we're going to go and pick how many? 5 winners, is it?
Right, 5 winners. So guys, we've got some comments, and if you were watching this, we asked a couple questions of you. So you might need to rewind or check the comments what those questions were.
Right, or in general, you can share any favorite entries you've had, or how your community is coming together. We love hearing from you. As it turns out, that's what all the winners did. They reached out into their communities and got everyone together, and certainly really appreciate the communities and have a wonderful evening, everyone.
Happy week, guys, and have a great end of the school year. See you next Thursday. Bye.